So I apologize to everyone for technical difficulties. Stream just stopped by itself, so I don't know right at this moment. We got a big train led by Tazonic right now. And I'll tell you what, Saxman, like I said, he's starting to close back in on the top two. He was about 3 seconds behind. Now he's only about 1.7, 1.8 behind. The crazy thing is when I click on the stream again, the chat that was there before still comes up, which makes no sense. It's a completely different stream.
No, I've no clue. It's
Tazana coming under pressure from Brackish. Ed has pulled back within the DRS of those guys, but now is just about a second behind, so if he can push to stay within it, he'd very much appreciate that for his own sake.
all these soft
I just saw
runners
Ed
will now
and
stop getting
Saxman
picked.
both got a 3-second time penalty again. Saxman looks like he was going well, but he's got, I think, a pair of penalties now, so it's not that great. Tazonic has a ton of batteries. He's managing this race probably the best out of anyone so far besides the two up front. He's got a ton of battery to play with. Two up front don't have much battery to play with themselves. Saxman's closing back in on top two, like I said. It's running, so make sure your audio isn't, because I started the stream again.
No, it's included.
Yeah.
They soft will be
So saw Saxman run wide, final corner again. It's just a ton of time penalties, so there's a safety car. There could be some really pitted onto the mediums, yes. Comes out ahead of Webster.
yeah.
Who gets a 3-second time penalty just as I mention his name.
Commentator's curse.
Interested to see if Skeppy pits before Saxman closes back up on him. Because Saxman is almost within that second range now.
Just outside of it.
1.1. Just outside of it, but I do know Saxman has a pair of penalties, I believe, 2 or 3. So definitely could come back to haunt him later in the race.
Indeed, yes.
Yes, I would have been doing hard tires at this point in the race. Saxman is
And
in the
also
DRS
pits.
now, but I don't think he'll be anywhere close to attack Skeppy even on this next straight. He has DRS, but he does not have much ERS to play with, so he'll have to stick
He
behind
is closing, but not enough.
just for right now.
Ooh. Them tyres on that McLaren do not look healthy. They look just as bad as the Mercedes tyres right now, so
It is true.
I wonder what's going on with the tyres. Is it
Does Kish? Nope, he doesn't.
Skeppy
It's
abided
the
by it?
Ferrari. Zaizu did not. I caught that on stream, so
I don't think Smoking Ginger did any as well.
Zaizu is getting a time penalty as I'm watching him. He stays firmly.
During sector, he was trying to come into the pit and he just spun.
Going into the stream is glitched again. What the heck? Wait, what?
It'll be something to do with Twitch then.
It has to be, because didn't catch him.
I've recorded.
Brackish
I
pits.
recorded it, but it only got the last bit of it. So
So now we're just waiting on our medium runners to pit of Saxman, Tazonic, and Taylor, which they'll be pitting around the lap maybe, because some people
Forgot.
No interior Titan, no rain. A little while. Have you been watching it?
Not a lot. No.
Because when I watch it, it looks smooth and then it just glitches for like 5 seconds and then resumes. I don't. Keep watching it and tell me what happens. I haven't really been focusing on this race too much ever since that happened. Zach on the hards is now attacking Tazonic, who is yet to pit.
Right on the back, how the balls.
I don't think the hards are the way to go, especially I think.
We could just about see some rain.
You think Zach would have pitted for hards if it was gonna rain? I don't think so.
True, yeah.
I think he would have pitted for another set of softs if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
He really thought it was gonna rain, or even just mediums. Ooh, that's close in turn 1, but he keeps it on the track. He's got battery to burn now into turn 3, but I think, like I said, Tazonic has more battery than him, so he's just gonna stay behind us for right now.
Zach.
Keep it
Keeping
behind.
it close.
Tazonic has just a lot of battery to burn at this
Here we
point.
go, here's the better traction. There we go. It wasn't really a fight.
I think Tazonic just let him by.
It did look like it.
Because look at the amount of look at the amount of battery he has.
Yeah, I think he's picking the fights wisely.
Jeez.
Bring
saying you sure?
Yeah.
That gets. Oh no. Webster gets the 3-second time penalty. I saw Tazonic run wide at the last corner. That's why I was about to say he gets a penalty, but no. Skeppy is now on the back of Taylor all over his gearbox, and he has DRS open now, looking to the end now to see what these guys. If they abide by
still
the
doesn't pit.
pit lane.
What about Tazonic? Does he pit? No. What about Taylor? No. Wow, okay.
I'd say either this lap or next lap they'll pit.
They've got to pit soon, they can't take them tires too long.
Well, see, Saxman would have done, by the end of this lap, 21 laps on those mediums. So we would still have to do 15 laps on the softs, which is still quite a few laps.
I don't think they can make it either. Some of the softs have got 15 laps in.
First and softs, 15 laps.
Yeah.
Because that caught on that one. Tazonic, though, stays to the right-hand side.
What about Taylor? Does he abide by it? Does he pit?
Saxman definitely didn't. Taylor stays out for another lap. Saxman could get a penalty. A couple people could get a penalty.
As well, so.
Ed gets another 3-second. Well, now Saxman, let's see what he can do. He'll be on a charge now, as well as Tazonic. Both P4 and P7. A lot of battery to work with now. Saxman already making quick work of Taylor, who's still yet to pit.
I'll keep an eye on Taylor on this lap.
Taylor's pace seems really slow right now. I know he turned line off, but it just seems really pedestrian right now.
Just getting used to it, I guess.
I think he's gonna pit this lap. His tires look absolutely destroyed.
Oh,
And he does enter at the last second.
that's
If you look at his onboard, which I had,
yeah.
there's a white line that's divided, and he entered the right side before, so he's fine. He's just fine. It was late, but he's fine.
I personally wouldn't say that's fine, but I'm not a steward, so I can't say nothing.
Yes, it was full wet and quali Titan. Whole time was like 111 something.
111
It wasn't that. It was like. Surprised Skeppy has not made any inroads on Zach. He's on the softer compound. Zach just likes those hards better. Saxman though, fastest lap of the race with a 105.6, looking to attack Skeppy now. Wonder if Tizana can best that fastest lap. Who knows? He has DRS.
Not quite.
He doesn't best the fastest lap, but he was stuck behind Ed that last sector, so we'll see what he can do now. He gets a bit squirmy on exit. Ed's gonna come back at him. Maybe, probably not. He's not using batteries, so he's just gonna stick behind now. He knows.
Oh,
Got a yellow flag in sector 2. That's a DNF. He's out of the race, fully out of the race. I wonder if that could cause some sort of safety car.
Well, why are you talking so slowly?
Because it could take a while, and no, it doesn't cause a safety car.
Oh, it's raining.
Thank you, game. Oh, it is raining. We got 11 laps left.
I called it. I called it.
Saxman sets the fastest lap of the race. I did not think it was gonna rain, but it is raining now.
Yeah, we are in the mountains,
so I think Saxman will have fastest lap of the race for the rest of the race. Especially now that it's wet, he just set that, unless Tizonic can best it.
Yeah.
Which he didn't, I don't think.
He's a couple tenths off it, I believe. Yeah, he's 5 tenths off it.
Wow. I wanted to see if that safety car came out, because if it did, Zach would have been royally screwed on those hard tires, especially compared to Saxman's soft tires right now.
Yeah.
I want to see how much. So about 7.1 when he crossed the line behind Zach. So we'll check that at the end of next lap, because it has to be. They're like perfectly spaced out. Perfectly spaced out. I think Taylor and Tizonic might make a couple battles though. Taylor's approaching up on Zaizu with fresh soft, so that'll probably be a pass in a couple laps.
Yeah.
Right now it's just sprinkling a little, not enough to go to.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get to that point at this point in the race.
It could. It definitely could, but
yeah, very likely. But
it's not.
Yellow flag. That's the XB round.
It should go.
So
Saxman was about 6.1 behind last lap. He is now 5.9 behind. That's 1.1 seconds quicker per lap. So, but as I did say earlier, and I'm going to show the stream, Zach has 2 penalties. Zach has 2 penalties. Saxman has 1. No, he has 2 penalties too, so they're both even as of right now. But Saxman is going to definitely be much right now, because he's got soft tires, and even though it's raining, he's going to have way more grip, because Zach on hard tires in the wet, basically what I'm trying to say, the softs are easier to warm up than the hard sets. Saxman is 5.9 behind at the end of that lap. He doesn't gain as much this lap, only 7 tenths.
There's some time might be going off now, then. If he's pushing that hard. Quite bad already.
He's already gained a half.
Very on them hard tires.
Yeah.
Saxman
needs to get out the way. He's close 4 as well. Keep it on track, Saxman. That was close.
Pit. I think he.
Alright. Got his backish. as well as Taylor's all over the end now. Skeppy gets 3 seconds.
Oh, and Taylor
Stream is being garbage now. And Tazonic flies by Brackish. Nothing Brackish can really do. Taylor went by Ed in the first corner, or out of the... Yeah, in the...
It was just Taylor and Ed, yeah.
How much was Saxman behind last lap? 4.2?
XD spun again. This looks quite deliberate. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell though.
Well, I hope he doesn't cause a safety car, because Saxman is closing in on Zach.
Yeah.
And we're in for a good final part of this race, especially if they're even on penalties. Not many laps left at all, and Saxman was 2.5 behind at the end of that lap. I think Ichigo's going into the pits. This thing out. Come on, mate.
Friday's pits. I mean,
Yeah.
so
There. Did Ichigo just crash out?
I don't know. I was on board with Fridays, but
He's caused a safety car. And it happened in the same place. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what makes me think. I
don't know. If he wants to do that, he can do that, but it's not going to get him very far. So.
Smoking Ginger's gone on to enters. Interesting. Well, see,
That
here's
could
the
be
thing.
right.
It screwed Zach over. Unless
Yeah.
Saxman pits for it too.
Which
Saxman
Zach,
once again
just caught
blows
that.
by the pit entry again. So that probably another penalty coming his way. Skeppy, that's a bit late, son. Brackish goes in. Brackish is fine. Taylor's fine as well.
Yeah, Tazonic, what?
But
Crawling around, holy balls.
they don't know
They're all
whether.
crawling around.
Whoa! Here's something really interesting.
What?
Zach has gone on to intermediates, and Saxman is pitted for fresh softs.
Oh, wow. Saxman, what are you doing?
It could be the right call. I
I
don't know
think
yet.
it is.
I don't know yet.
It looks wet.
Unfortunately, I cannot chat on purpose. Which is really shitty. This is really interesting. There's people on fresh softs and there's people on intermediates. It's just threaded throughout the entire field, which now I believe actually it is more wet than dry. but I cannot tell.
I'll have to check the confirmation that.
Purpose?
Yep.
Mine? You can take a screenshot and send that to me?
Okay. Where is it? It's there. It's in the middle.
You can crop the message where it says he wrecked on purpose, though.
Okay.
If not, just take a... Just take...
There you are. There's a thing for you.
I like this new update. I have the Twitch stream still running, as I have Discord open.
There you go. It looks slightly drier than normal.
Which... Wait, is that just in... Is that in the BRL?
No, it's in a separate group chat.
Keep an eye on that group chat and see if anything else comes up.
Okay.
And don't tell him I'm watching. Tarzan, Zach is screwed. I think Zach and Skeppy are screwed. We could get a podium, even though I'm kind of disappointed. Yeah, it stopped raining completely. It stopped raining completely. Yeah, they screwed them. Saxman's gonna get better traction than Zach, and a bunch of 5-second penalties being dished out, and he has more grip than him around the outside. There's no way.
Ratings.
Yeah, it's
ratings
no way.
to Zach for that.
It's no way. I feel so bad for Zach right now because there's nothing he can do. This is actual BS. And Ed's going up into P3. No, it's a Sonic and Ed are side by side now.
Oh,
What did I say? But I think he has penalties, unfortunately. Oh my lord, what has just happened?
Last. It's P4.
Unbelievable. I don't know who's gonna win this race. Brackish could win this race. I don't know. Could Brackish actually win this race? 2 penalties for Saxman.
Yeah.
Brackish has 1 penalty. He just needs to stay within 3 seconds. And he's got the dub. Well, no, it's not really in Ed. But I think Ed has penalties as well. He has quite, I believe.
I don't think too many. I don't know. No point checking now.
See, it's only 2.4 now. What happens in these final 2 corners? I think Saxman's gonna cross the line in first, but I think Brackish somehow,
2.6.
some way, he's gonna win this race. He does.
He
gets
does.
P1. Brackish picks up a no, Tazonic. Wait, where'd Tazonic come from? Didn't he wreck? Wait, didn't he wreck with?
I think he did.
Bro, he finished, but I'm looking at the map. He finished behind Ed, Fridays, Taylor, and Zaizu. Zaizu got P4.
What the fuck?
What? It's a McLaren 1-2. It's our first 1-2 of the season, I believe.
I don't think that's gonna stay. Tazonic's gonna get P2. Zaizu could get P3.
Tazonic would get P2 because Saxman multiple times. I'll ask him about that because I think it could be a punch Zaizu gets right.
Yeah. He came from last, so.
Brackish wins the race. Wow, I feel about it personally, cause
I'm I'm gonna get Fridays in so I can speak to him about it should go.
Well, wait. Let's wait after the podium interviews to do
Yeah,
that.
I've invited him, but we won't talk to him until after. Saxman, and then Tazonic.
Tazonic had no penalties.
That he probably had. I think he did have warnings though, so that's one warning, two warnings. Wow.
He had no penalties.
That's mental.
I think we're stuck.
Going quickly. Chat.
Alright, there we go. Zonic.
Okay. Tazonic. Very quiet race from you today. Not a lot happened until that last lap where you got in that little incident with everyone, and then due to you not having any penalties, you came to Prix to talk us about what happened in the whole race.
Well, yeah, I mean, thanks guys, first of all, well done to the McLaren team for getting P1 and P2, I'm sure they loved that. No, I sort of just fell back down the grid after qualifying, because I quite like the wet, but I just fell straight back down the grid. At lap 1. And it was quite not dull. But on the losing speed that I had right at the end on Zach was insane. I did not expect to gain on him that quickly. And as I tried to duck just out the way of him, but I must have just clipped his rear left, which spun him around and also ruined my race a little bit, which was a shame because looking at the penalties, I was looking like I was going to win that because I had 0 penalties. Unfortunately, I messed it up myself, and sorry to Zach as well for ruining his race.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't get that, if the crash didn't happen, I reckon you could have got P1 just, but just wasn't supposed to happen today. Good race. Next was Saxman. Really, you just talk us your race, I guess.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Congrats to Zonic. I hate to see that he had trouble there because we were watching the penalties. Brackish and I, my teammate, we were in a party chat during the safety car, so we knew that was risk right there. Started on the mediums. Jeff kept saying rain was coming. I wanted to maybe wait to see what. I figured the condition.
You lose him?
I think so. I think it's the automotive died.
I'm very sorry.
There we go.
So anyway, just put on the soft tire, hoping to be on the right tire. But I really want to give a huge shout out to Brackish. I mean, really deserved this win. I've been racing with him a long time, and he's quick, and he deserves this win quite a bit. So he kept it clean, and happy to see a 1-2 for McLaren. So good race for me.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'll go on to our race winner, Brackish. You won on penalties, but you stayed out of the chaos and you came away with the win. So, before the safety car, you kind of by yourself, not much happening around you. So tell us how this final.
Oh, congratulations. Out to him. And soft and quickly was closing the gap to me. Luckily, like on the other medium runners, I had a big gap. Soft runner quick, coming quick. And the rain really played hard into it and slowed everyone down. And of course, the safety car at the end. I knew it was normally like so. After the safety car, side by side, and unlucky for him, like he had an incident, and we were able to do that happening and then Schumacher against I think Skeppy on the straight, and yeah, the chaos behind us like let him close the gap quick. That helped us.
Well, congrats on your win. I do have some, not for you, questions in party right now. This is an interesting question. It definitely turned the race on its head when it happened. So Ichigo wrecked out at turn 3. I didn't catch it on stream, but we were speculating because he had been spinning a lot in the past few laps, and as incident in China this year where he was just doing dumb crap the final parts of the race. We're both kind of wondering right now, so we're asking you Fridays, did Ichigo wreck out on purpose to any of your knowing?
He didn't say anything in the party, so unless he has... I have no clue if he did or not. Nothing was said. I was still pissed off because my pedals stopped working my safety car and I saw he crashed. So,
it is a little bit sus,
it was kind of weird because he spun at the same place the lap before. And it seemed like he'd been weaving a lot, and we just invited you because we didn't know if you might know something or not, but because if you did, it would definitely be very disappointing because people like Zach, he was in first at the time being chased down by Saxman, and when he pitted for intermediates under the safety car thinking it was still going to be wet enough, we don't know purpose or not, so...
podium.
Yeah, exactly. But I also got a question for our P2. It was made. I don't know how clear it was made before the race, but some other people I feel did it. But said before the race that on the pit lane entry that you had to stick toward the right side and make sure like your opponents or people around you knew you were definitively going into the pits and not abuse the pit entry by taking the racing line. Two instances in the race and on your pit stop racing line hits. Man.
I don't know, man. I didn't see where stated, so I'm sure they're more than one.
All right. I'm still kind of gutted for people like Zach and Skeppy because they were running in top 3 most of the race. And I don't know. I just have a weird feeling that Ichigo crashed out on purpose. But anyway, you 3 podium sitters. It was a chaotic race, especially toward the end. But congrats to our 3 podium sitters. Next week next week. British Grand Prix. We are now halfway done with the season. So until then, I will see you all